Welcome back to Beast Blanket.
Oh, we're recording
We
already.
are absolutely recording. We are live on the air, baby. This is episode. This is episode 3 of Beast Blanket, and I would love to just welcome the photographer, the writer, the visionary, Curtis. Oh, yes, it's the gospel truth.
It's the gospel truth.
It's the gospel truth. So, Curtis, I wanted to have you on here just because it is truly a pleasure to witness the way that you curate our community by capturing us in just like the most beautiful lighting and the most beautiful lens. Like, I love getting to watch and experience the world through your eye. That is one of my favorite parts about knowing you, and I just feel like you one day popped up. Like, so seriously, like, I was going to Heirloom for a little minute, and one day I met you there, and you were just taking pictures of everyone, and they were good. Like, it's never where it's like, okay, there's a photographer, they're just and then you're like, ooh, yeah. It's always like some sweaty, crazy looking photo, somebody mouth wide open. You always make sure that it's like very flattering, and I really appreciate that.
Thank you.
Your eye and the way that you love us that way.
I do, yeah. I love people, and like, I really love people in general. Even if it wasn't the community that we're a part of, everyone I come across, I love.
But I feel like in a way that's you creating your own worldwide community. And
yeah, so for sure.
I see the vision,
and I'm intentional too. So that's another thing. So when people see me in spaces taking pictures, they're assuming I'm an event photographer,
right?
Taking a photo of every single person in this room because I've been hired to do that. Also, most of the time, I'm not hired. I love people so much that I want to capture.
Right.
And I'm picking people on purpose, intentionally, that inspire me, that some have on a fly fit, some I can tell don't want me to take their picture. But I'm taking your picture.
I love that.
Like, I'm taking your photo because you are a star, right?
Yeah.
And I'm not just talking about you. I've had people be like, oh no, I'm good. And then I take their photo and they're like,
wow. And you're one of the only people that make me feel that way.
They're like, how soon are you going to send this?
You are one of the only people that made me feel that way. I'm so like, uncomfortable in front of the camera. You've definitely helped me kind of step out of that zone. And I love that you let us see it.
Oh, yeah.
Instead of being like, oh, yeah, sure, one day. And then I just randomly see it on the timeline one day. It's like, okay, I saw this. I approved it. I love this.
Can you put mines too?
I'm going to do where I give you this plate.
Period.
Tell me if you want more.
Oh, wow. I don't know how I feel about eating on camera just yet, but
child, it's a mukbang. I love a good mukbang. I love ASMR. Very relaxing. Very
satisfying. So that's the nature of it all. But yeah, I thank you for that. I am getting used to accepting compliments and actually hearing them. Right? We live in a world where you get on Instagram, somebody will compliment you with an emoji. And so you get used to being affirmed in different ways, but when it's like face to face, when it's in person, I really try to like sit with it. Yeah. Literally.
Sit with it literally.
Thank you, God, for this food. Amen.
Oh, not me being a heathen, child. Man, I'm prayed over the food.
No, amen. Yeah, absolutely. Amen. I mean, I know you made it with love, though.
Oh, I did, for sure.
Oh,
so
shit.
We got some whole grain pasta with vodka sauce and basil. I got some veggie sausage in there. You know, I always got to tell you guys what we're eating.
And the food don't make you dance?
Okay, you got to get into the vibe.
Did you eat?
Did you eat?
But did you?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Look at us.
5, 6.
7, 8.
I like when they get to 7, 8.
I like when they get to 8. 8. 7, 8. So, something that I definitely wanted to ask you about was what was kind of your introduction into photography as a medium, and was that even your first choice as like an outlet for art?
Great question. As a kid, my first love was always singing and dancing.
I can imagine.
Yeah, so Michael Jackson, Spice Girls, Janet Jackson. I'm a pop star.
Those are good.
Like, I'm a pop star. And so performing I would sing, Home from the Wiz, the last one. I would sing that to my mom and grandma, like, over and over again. Like, watch me again. Wash my again. And I would have these penny loafers that were my Michael Jackson shoes, and I would like scuff up with the. I still dress like that.
Period.
And and I would do the dances and scuff up our floor, and my mom used to hide them from me, and I used to be crying like, "Where's my shoe?" No, literally. And she'd be like, "You keep scuffing up the floor, doing the dancing," and I was like, "I need them to be Michael Jackson." Basically. And she'd be like, "They in the hamper. Go get them."
And not somewhere you would never look because you're not doing laundry.
And I'm little, right? So it's like that door is huge. I'm not going in there. And then I get my shoes, and then couldn't tell me nothing. So yeah, so singing and dancing were and will always be my first loves. And then discovered art and really participated in art for the rest of my life. And photography showed up in college. That's when we were on Facebook. Mm-hmm. We posted 200 pictures in the album because Facebook had the crazy.
And we were looking through them all.
Because there was a good photo of you in there somewhere.
Okay.
Which is so crazy now to think about how photographers will like do photo shoots and send you 10.
Right.
And there was like a time where you could
they think are the best.
Yeah, and there was a time where you could have like 100 good photos of yourself. But anyway, yeah, I would just take pictures when I went to the club with my friends and all this stuff. And then one day my mom ordered me a camera, and I was like, "How do you know what's this?" And she was like, "Well, you be taking pictures. I think you'll enjoy it." And I got hit up for my first photo shoot a couple of weeks later. Shout out to Sasha and Sable. They're my friends from New York. They're twin sisters. They're beautiful. And I took their picture in the city, and it was already like God was like telling me that art was my thing because during the photo shoot, I remember it like to this day. We were taking their pictures. We were right by the water, and there were a group of monks visiting New York at the time.
Wow.
And so I had the girls like run behind them. So it's like these beautiful black girls in like colorful clothing. And then there's like monks. Like you just see a sea of orange. And we got some photos with them sitting next to the monks too.
I love that.
Yeah.
Black girls and monks. That's the name of the episode.
That house, yeah.
So how do you feel like your art reflects kind of the transitions that you go through in life? Like how does it change as you change?
Wow, that's a big question. I think I'm still figuring that out. Not to be like artsy, but I think it's the truth. I'm still figuring it out. Also, something that's interesting interesting to know, is that I actually took a 2-year break from photography, and something that I know now that I didn't know then is that photography is more than just taking pictures.
Oh, absolutely.
And when I take people's photos, they trust me. And a lot of people that I photograph are insecure. And
I think we all are in a way.
Yeah. And when I first started photography, I was insecure. But I was also given this tool to like make people feel good about themselves. But I didn't always feel good about myself. So I took a break. And so now to return to it and it be like received well and foster so much opportunity is like, oh, like this is why growth is important. This is why you have to.
Yeah.
This is why time is like so important, and you don't realize it. But yeah, I'm still learning. But what I do know is that I respect and appreciate the platform that I have now. Like in terms of what it means to other people.
Yeah.
Like yeah, that's crazy to me. That I can make people like themselves.
I love that. And I hope that it's made you like you more as well. In that same way.
For sure. It definitely gives you a power boost.
Like even when you be posting like photos of yourself, I always get so hyped. I'd be like, oh my God, I'm blushing.
Thank you.
You're just so cute.
Thank you. You're cute too. Bye, girls.
Hurrius.
Mad monkey. Oh my God.
What?
What?
Mad monkey is crazy.
Mad monkey is crazy. Shout out to Azalea Banks.
Absolutely.
I feel like that's something she would say. And we be like, and the people are sitting there like, what? And she's like, you know what I'm saying?
Do we?
Your fucking wife can't even read. They got her on VH1. She can't even fucking read.
Yowzers.
Or when she was my favorite, when she was on Breakfast Club, and Charlamagne was like, so they say you make music for gay people.
Oh, Lord.
And she was like, yeah.
Right.
Now what?
Charlamagne is diabolical.
Like, now what do we talk about?
He's ridiculous.
Yes.
What I do enjoy when what he talks about though is when he talks about rap.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be like, okay, finally.
He's too smart.
But when he talks about like women's business, just stay out of black women's business.
Mm-hmm.
Just cut it.
He's friends with a lot of brilliant black women who allow him to say the wrong things. Like, and then they have their time.
I'm like, it's not giving brilliant.
So that's one of the things about like the negative things. Well, not the negative things, but that's the hard part about like having a safe space out of the public. What? Yes. Having private safe spaces is that when you go into public, you think that the public is going to give you the same grace. So I think that's what Charlamagne does.
And they are not.
He's like, I spoke to Amanda Seales last night. That's my bestie. Yeah, yeah, he's friends with her. He's friends with Angela.
That's a wild turn of events.
Angela Rye. Are you familiar with her? Yeah, so he's friends with really awesome people, and specifically black women, because that's what we're talking about. That I think hold the space for him to not always get it right, and we all deserve that space. But again, just like with photography, when you realize the platform you have, use the words, and don't use the words. You may not be the teacher, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You might be the student with a platform, but you might not be the teacher. Like, I'm not
That's
here.
That's crazy. The student with a platform.
I'm not here to make other people photographers. Don't ask me for photography advice. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
I'm doing my own thing.
I don't know where the gigs are. I don't know how much you should charge.
If I knew where they were, I'd be there doing it myself. Not giving it to you.
No gatekeeping.
I'm screaming.
Except there is, speaking of gatekeeping, there's a location not too far from here that I've been gatekeeping for the last couple of months.
Keep it.
And I've been living. I don't really gatekeep shit, but
keep gatekeeping it.
Shout out to Christy. She took me to that spot. And baby, it was so beautiful. I'm not. Y'all can have
it. Don't give it to them, because they're gonna do like how they did Cascade Nature Reserve. I don't know if you remember that.
There. No, I'm not from here.
Oh, okay. So around 2017, 2016, maybe 2018-ish.
Not all the years.
No, okay, 2016 to 2018. I'll say that time span. Circa. Okay. So it was like, it was this spot called Cascade Nature Reserve. It's on the south side by Cascade. And they have like a waterfall inside of the nature reserve. So of course, every fucking black fae, fairy-esque, black hippie, crystal wearing, all the niggas like me, thinking we were outside, thinking that we found a gem. Niggas was out there having concerts, playing in the water, like it was literally the Black Grotto type shit. Everybody was having their photo shoots there. Everybody, every single body, until it was so wore out and played. I was like, bro, the waterfall don't even run anymore. We absorbed it. Like, it's gone. I was like, bro, this can't be happening.
Yeah, so
it was so played.
And it'd be funny because people have hit me up like, "Ooh, this location is beautiful."
Anywho,
this location is not for anyone.
Not for you.
It can't be for everyone. Everything's not for everybody, and that's something I didn't know. Again, that goes back to
the scary part of it all.
That's the maturity part about photography. Is like when I first started, oh my God, I would take everybody there. We would do a group photo shoot.
Right.
I don't want to share this with y'all
at all.
But yeah, cheers.
Very much cheers to being blessed. So, I want to know a little bit more about the inspiration behind when you did the Bored and Blessed checklist.
Oh.
I want to know.
What happened?
Because it was originally like a April Fool's.
Yeah.
But it was so pretty though. Still, like it was so thoughtful. It was realistic.
Right.
And I want to know what the inspiration behind that was.
God had given me the idea to start a newsletter. And I was thinking about the name of the newsletter. And one day I was at home and I was like, dang, I can't say this out loud. In that moment, I said that. I was thinking, like, dang, I can't say this out loud. But I was like, I'm bored. But also, I'm blessed. Like,
heavy on that. I can't say this out loud.
I cannot say this out loud because
something to do will manifest.
If you knew my testimony, it'd be like, you worked for boredom. Like, where that. You sitting still.
You've achieved boredom.
I've achieved it. And so I was like, ooh. So I was like, all right, 8, that's the name. And then April Fool's was coming up. You know, now being surrounded by so many rappers, I'm like, a mixtape. And so I was like, ooh, intentional. Have a photo shoot. Reach out to the people. Like, I didn't even have to do that. That's what I'm saying. I'm so intentional. I didn't have to reach out to y'all. No. I could just put your name.
Okay, and did.
And then y'all could have reported it or been like, this
and
is lit.
We were like,
but
it is
I reached
lit.
out to everyone. I said, I'm doing this joke and made the track list. Shout out to, doing graphic design. I couldn't design shit in a second. And yeah, I put it out and some people still are asking for it. It might still happen.
I think all of us collectively are waiting on a Curtis mixtape.
That'll be fun.
Look, what you trying to do?
You want to be on it?
Yeah. I want to partially co-write it. I want to be your ghostwriter.
You want to be my ghostwriter?
No, not for real.
They're not like me.
Okay, they're not like us. They're not like us. Dun, 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 dun. This is my hands crip walking and blood walking. Dun, dun. Hold on, let me put this down. Dun, 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 dun. I'm gonna zoom in on it so they can see them dancing.
You're two people crip walking. Why don't you just be one?
Because one is crip walking, one is blood walking.
Oh, unity. T-Y.
T-Y. Speaking of T-Y.
What are you calling a bitch?
What?
That's my favorite.
Okay.
My favorite line from that is when she's like, I punched him dead in his eye. It was like, damn, queen. It was only because she was queer. She's like, I'm queer. Why are you touching me?
Why are you touching me?
Don't touch me, but also, I like women.
Man, I love women. I love men. I love people. Like how you said before.
I love people.
We don't like everybody, but we love people.
Yeah. And also, not liking everyone is also acknowledging that you don't like the spirit that people have agreed to.
That is true.
So there's a lot of people I may not enjoy, but it's also like in 2 years I might. Because right now they signed a contract with a spirit I don't like.
Why you be preaching?
Someone said I should be a pastor.
Pastor Curtis.
Yeah, but it's like, what's the name of my church? What's the name of my church called? Ooh, Intentional Baptist Church.
I like that.
IBC?
Capturing the hearts of Christians. That's kind of
cute. Capturing the hearts of Christians. Oh my God. And capturing the hearts of Christians and non-believers.
Okay.
Because everyone's invited to the table.
The fishers of men. Yeah.
Get out the boat. Walk on water. And I'm a Pisces, so definitely walk on water.
Ooh, and also the fish.
Shout out to Noah.
Okay. Shout out to Noah is crazy. Now we're getting on the ark. Now it's flooding.
Build an ark. What's an ark? Build it.
Build it.
But yeah.
Go for wood shit. I love that. Well, Curtis, I just want to thank you so much for coming on to Bee's Blanket today. I want you to tell the people where they can find you and what you got coming up next.
I've just been talking to you. I should look at the camera when I do this part.
Period. Look at them.
Is it going to zoom in at this part?
Yeah, probably.
Can you do that? Mm-hmm. All right. You can follow. Look, you saw that?
Look.
Wait, hold on. Let me do it again.
What do you have coming up that we can look forward to?
More art. I got more art. Make sure that you're following me on Instagram. I'm working on the series, The Dad Project. It's doing really well. And more dads are applying and showing up and telling their stories. Men are speaking and sharing their stories about fatherhood and about manhood. I wanted to give men a chance to talk. I lost my dad suddenly. What month are we in? July? Mm-hmm. So in April, at the end of April. And so this has been a part of my grief process, is giving other men, other fathers, specifically black and brown men, a chance to talk. So follow me and watch, and Pray for me.
Pray for
And
you.
make sure you can pray.
Don't just be praying over people knowing that you've been revoked from the prayer
doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
list.
6,
Okay.
Don't pray for me like that.
Don't.
Pray slow.
Right.
But yeah, thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah.
And you guys can follow me everywhere. Please like, follow, and subscribe.
May I have
Please
some more
blanket.
food?
Please have more, please.
Okay.
You already saw I had 2 plates. So, but like, follow, and subscribe everywhere at B Loves Freedom. And I will see you guys next time.
Later.